right? The confident piece should come from our preparation, right? Have we prepared accordingly? Have we diagnosed the pressure paths as O-linemen? Do we know when they're in bunch what route combinations they're going to give us, right? Are we prepared to make plays? And that's where confidence comes from, right? The composure piece got to come from trust, right? The guy next to you saying, hey, I know I missed that play, or I know I gave up that catch, or I know I gave up that sack, but we're going to be good, right? We're going to get it back on track. I trust the guys next to me to pick me up and have my back when I miss a play. It's the first test, all right? So for us, right, who are we, right? At the end of the day, I think that's something we really got to answer.
A lot of excitement around this team. We got a lot of young talent. We got a lot of returning talent too.
Dominated that first period, we dominate this next period, all right? That's the standard all day long. All day long, bring the energy, bring the juice, here we go. You guys are not excited to be out here right now? There's a problem. Be excited, fly around, play with confidence, and have ourselves a day. Here we go, let's go! 1, 2, 3.
If you really want to understand a team, you need to take a look at what really goes into prepping for a game.
No, it's not just you just come out and play football. It's a lot of things that go into it. So I just wanted to know, like, it's not like we just taking time off. Like, we really putting time in.
Get across the left tackle. Don't stop in front of the center. You're not going to be able to see you when there's O-line there.
Week one every single year is really more about how you prepare, right? It's not really as big on your opponent because there's a ton of unknown there.
I feel like Coach really does a great job talking just in general. Like the things he says, you could tell he means them, and you could tell it's for the betterment of us and the team. So we all follow him and we trust him.
So we should be, again, it's demeanor over distance, right? Demeanor over distance. We don't need to get any closer than 8 or 9 yards, all right? No, in no world where we ever.
His passion and intelligence in the game of football really like propels the players to be better.
What do you do during pregame that helps keep the guys locked in?
For me, it's really setting the stage for, hey, here's when we're in the building and here's when we need to mentally lock in terms of being here. But then after that, I try to really step back before the actual, structured pregame starts and just allow guys to kind of lean into their personality and what gets them locked in for game day.
The Profs are looking to set the tone this year, and that all starts with Game 1.
Well, I've been waiting for this since like November, since our last game versus William Patterson. I've just been waiting all week.
So really it's just about focusing on yourself and doing things the right way and hopefully coming out and executing your stuff at a high level. You have to be able to be malleable in week 1.
High energy, high effort, and we'll feel good about what we're doing.
Hey, yo, we've been waiting all summer for this moment! All summer for this moment!
60 minutes in this game. Let's come out one snap at a time, all right, but right in the face, who's going to set the tone, right? Who's going to be that first guy on this season that elevates, right? Who is going to be that thermostat today that raises the temp for everybody? I'm waiting to see who that is. I love it, man. Let's get it.
We are underway here in Glassboro. Hands off to Bakula, running toward the near sideline at the 20. He'll be brought down at about the 24, a short gain for Rowan.
We kind of knew if we got into a situation early in the game that we were going to want to take a shot.
Mayer's shotgun snap, drops back, looks to throw, throwing down the sideline. He's got Bakula. He's in. Second play of the drive, second play of the season.
He's just one of those guys that he's a problem every time he's on the field.
Kazmir's kick is up and good. Phillips, shotgun snap, drops back, throws it towards the right sideline. It is caught by Kavcik. Kavcik has days to run, and he will get into the end zone. Running right along the far sideline.
Football is a game of ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day, you got to keep your teammates up, because if the guys around you not doing well, you're not going to succeed, because it's a team sport, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has to do their 111.
1st and 10 for the Spartans now. Phillips throws right. He's got a man, but A.J. Riker is right there to meet him.
Let's go, bring it up. Hey, this second half here is going to be about who does the fundamentals better, right? That first half on both sides of the ball, right? We weren't seeing things in the run game well. Blocking was not to where it needs to be. defensively, we got to tackle and we got to run to the football, right? Those are the two things we got to do better than anything. We give up a couple big plays on defense, right? We have to maintain, right? Knock them down, make it not a 50-50 game anymore, and then we got to take advantage of those situations, okay? We got to communicate at a high level, understand both sides of the ball. They're not giving us anything that we didn't expect, right? So we have to come out and be prepared, right? And then just go out and execute at a high level. We got it? Let's go get a break. Come on.
Family on me, family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
The Profs regrouped at halftime, ready to storm back onto the field. Until the weather made the first move. A lightning delay halted the second half before it could even begin.
Well, when we first got in there, we just wanted to go back out.
Everybody was really just talking over the game plan at first, and then it got a little extensive. We was in there for a while, so we just tried to stay loose and just started to try to kind of use that time to game plan and use it to our advantage.
On third downs, when we're in cheetah, they're dropping 8 most of the time, playing like a real soft shell. So if you don't love any of the tight window throws, get what you can, especially when we're across the 50. You know coach is going to give us 4 downs to rock. Get what you can with your legs. They're daring you to on third downs.
So we are just about getting ready to start up this second half.
The coaches really gave us a great game plan, so it was just about executing it.
Phillips fakes the handoff, looks right, and it's intercepted. C.J. Carter comes away with it past the 20-yard line, right near the 18. Phillips will keep this, run to his right. The ball is loose, and it's recovered by Rowan.
After he picked up that first block, I seen the sideline, so I knew I just had to really run. That was it.
To the 30 on the near sideline, the 40. He's going to take this all the way. The Profs are going to come within 1 point short. It's a touchdown.
Let's go, we gotta go.
The kick is up, and it is good.
Petrozzi is blocked, and who's going to have it? It's Rowan. Jaden Everett falls on top of the football, and Rowan is placed inside the 5-yard line.
That's how you play ball, boy. Why on the bench? That's how you play ball.
Casimir, it is good.
After the first delay, the Profs came out hot, taking a 17-14 lead. Moments after, the officials waved them off again. Another lightning delay stopped the game.
To fall, and now there's going to be another lightning delay here at Coach Richard Wacker Stadium.
All right, boys. Game's called. All right. So how it works now? All right. It counts as a tie. All right. So there's a few things that go into that. Obviously, I think part of that is their distance, right? Like they've done this before, but they're in an 8-hour deal here. The other part of it, to be honest, talking to the AD, is just the injury factor with us. Definitely some mixed emotions. Obviously, being up 17-14. And having the lightning delay, you know, I've been a part of lightning delays before, but nothing that's resulted in suspension of a game. So,
Yo, I understand that we're frustrated right now. I mean, I'm frustrated as too. But let's use this frustration as fuel for next week. Yes, sir. All right, that's all we can worry about now. It's over and done with. Let's focus on beating Moravian next week. All right, let's be clean on both sides of the ball. Have a great week of practice.
Sure.
Hey, family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
The feeling's not great, but you know, it's not a loss, but it's not a win, so we just kind of got to move on to the next week. Use that as really just a teaching point, and that's it.
Everyone was locked in because, like I said, it was a little culture shock. Previous Saturday against Case.
Right. But if you want to just step them up and then just make it 61, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Just get rid of the action. Because there's most likely going to be a pressure if we're switching it anyway. So step them up and let's just run it 61. Okay, let's do that.
You go punt and you go punt block. Just remember number 4.
Coming into week 2, the Profs knew they needed to clean things up.
Hey, sloth. Yo, sloth.
Y'all got spear.
Sloth. Crash. Omaha, son.
If you set to throw the Cobra and you're expecting to throw the Cobra and
you don't like it, you're going to have to maneuver just to get it.
Time, one play at a time. Max effort, high attention to detail, right, in our technique and our assignment, and we are executing every single play. Run with them, run with them. Orbit, orbit. Okay, run with the motion. Do it again, on the line. Let's go. Nate, I'm having flashbacks, man.
We really talk to the guys a lot about like being more attention to detail oriented, being able to play every play in a vacuum, regardless if it was good or bad, right? And so
Rowan Profs are back at Coach Richard Wacker Stadium as they take on the Moravian Greyhounds of the Landmark Conference.
Couch clocks next. We got couch clocks next. We got couch clocks. About what we got to do right now. Let's go.
listen, man, all right, I'm pumped. I'm excited, right? I'm feeling loose right now. I think we're in for a big day, all right? But that requires you guys going out and playing fast, playing confident, playing physical, right? One snap at a time, all right? I am excited because I feel it. I feel like we've had a great week of prep. I feel like you guys understand the game plan on both sides of the ball, and now it's just time for our dudes to go be dudes, right? Go out there, do your 1/11th every single snap, and when your number gets called, man, let's put on a show, all right? I'm excited. I'm pumped. Let's start fast, one snap at a time. I love you guys. Play together for all 60 for each other. All right, let's put on a show today. We got it? Let's go.
It's a great day to be here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Mayers with Bookman to his left in the backfield. Hands off to Bookman, who runs up the middle, and he's got a gain. Tyshawn Bookman running to his right. A block from Zarfati. Motion with Zarfati. Mayers hands it off to Tyshawn Bookman, running to his left, spinning, past the 20 to the 15, cutting through, and he's down at about the 8. Tyshawn Bookman, how you doing? Mayers takes the snap, rolls out, play action, throwing to the end zone. It's a touchdown! The Rowan Profs score first.
We drove 80 yards, and I think that really sets a statement.
And the clock stopped, and they will continue with the kick, and it's recovered at the 35 by the Profs, and this will be returned all the way to the end zone. Josh Schumann.
Center, Bakula to his right. Bakula is going to get a check down pass, and he's got some room. He's past the 50, past the 40, past the 30. He's still in bounds. He can run for days. Touchdown, Rowan.
I'd say in the first quarter, I can kind of feel like the energy out there that, okay, this game is going in the right direction.
McCarthy takes the snap, drops back, looks left, throws, it is dropped. Excellent coverage by A.J. Riker.
We don't think about a ball in the air as a 50-50 ball. We think of it 80-20 Rowan advantage, whether we're on offense or defense. That's got to be the mentality. Hey, I'm going to say the same thing to you guys that I said to the referees there at the end of the half, all right? I don't coach the scoreboard. I don't ask them to ref the scoreboard, and you guys aren't playing the scoreboard. We got it? That's not coach talk. If we want to be a great team, we play every series in a vacuum, good, bad, or indifferent. When we're down 35, it's the same mentality. When we're up 35, it's the same mentality. If we get the blessing to be able to have that whistle blow and us to play one more stat, you're doing yourself and everybody you're associated with a disservice if you're not giving everything you have in a vacuum on that one play. All right? We're going to go down the field here. We're going to score. And then we're going to get off the field defensively. And then it's going to be 42-0, and we're going to get some other guys in the football game. The standard of how we operate does not drop. There's no excuse for you if you're in the football game, you are executing here.
Rowan getting ready to start the second half up big over Moravian, 35-0.
He threw a couple really good balls down the seam. Most of the time, he's going to be right on his read.
We knew what we were going to get, like different looks, different blitz looks, and I was able to see it.
Shotgun formation, two receivers lined up to the left. Looks towards the middle of the field, firing a deep ball. He's got Zarfati. It's a touchdown for Rowan. Michael Zarfati's first touchdown of 2025.
Handoff is 2-4. And he is gone. Touchdown, Rowan. 46 66 yards. 55 points on the day for Rowan.
The final play of today's ball game, which ends with a final score. Moravian University Greyhound 0.
Basically all did our 111s. We ran out there, we trusted in the guys in front of us and behind us to do their jobs, and we just did our own.
All right, let's clap it up. And listen, man, as much, and I say it all the time, and you guys might think it's bull, but I'm telling you, the process of how we went about it in terms of keeping our foot on their necks the whole time, right? The guys that came in on both sides of the ball, right? Whether it was us breaking runs or making catches, whether it was the TFLs or the coverage on the back end, right? There's some things there that we need to clean up. But at the end of the day, right, we're competing and we're playing full speed, right, until that last whistle. And that's what I asked you guys to do. That's fucking awesome, all right? Couple things here, all right? They only played 37 snaps of offense today, all right? So obviously I love the goose egg, right? That's a really hard. There's not going to be any flashy numbers on defense when you only play 37 snaps, all right? But I'll take that every day of the week, right? Total domination. I think they were 1 of 11 on third down. Last week they were 6 of 10 on third down. That was a huge emphasis this week, all right? And we answered the bell on that, all right? O-line, right? Creating hope. Last week we talked about these running backs having indecision, all that type of stuff about where we're running the football. Right today we broke a lot of big plays, a huge runs. All right, great O-line play, all right? All right, but game ball, all right? It's pretty hard, right? When you have a game like this, a 50-piece and a shutout, there's a lot of great performances that go into a game like that. All right, but this guy went 13 of 16, all right, for 249 and 4 TDs. Threw a fifth one, but it got called back, all right? 4 TDs, big fucking day, Nate Maris.
Yesterday was really what you're going to see out of this offense for sure.